The combination system in ProtaStructure is actually quite flexible. So in this version, what we did, we redesigned the combination interface so that it is now much more user-friendly. You, instead of the old large matrix style combinations, you will now be seeing the combinations in a color-coded manner. You can understand the load cases and the combination signs and combination factors very clearly from the new interface. And also we developed, we brought you the 4 different combination groups: ultimate limit states for concrete, ultimate limit state for steel members, serviceability limit state combinations for reinforced concrete, and serviceability limit states combinations for steel members. So we have now 4 different groups. In the previous version, all the SLS combinations were considered under the hood by ProtaStructure while you are doing the design. So you weren't able to customize the SLS combinations in the previous versions, but now you can. So I'll show you how you can do it. And also, we have a better loading generator. In the previous version, as you know, in the loading generator, you can set options like I don't want the pattern loads, I want the stage cases, I want thermal loads, maybe I can use a seismic loading, etc., notional loading. So in this loading editor, it's just like a wizard, and you can set the options, and by looking at those options, ProtaStructure will create a combination set automatically for you, but of course looking at the design code. And previously, these options were not remembered. When you exit the loading generator, all the options were forgotten, and you had to select from the beginning again. You don't have to do it here. All the options will be remembered in this version. Anyway, so I also talked about the SLS and ULS. So the steel members will only use these 4 combinations, and RC members will only use these 3 combinations, and the serviceability checks will be done for these combinations only. We will improve this further more. So what I want to do here is I want to add additional load cases. This is actually, again, one of the new features, one of the strong features in ProtaStructure. You can define as many user-defined vertical loads or lateral loads as possible. So I have user-defined vertical loads. I want this vertical load to be considered in the story mass calculations. Okay, and I will add another one with Q1, and this is a vertical load again, user-defined, and it's a live load case. Okay, that's done. And what I want to do, I want to create 2 more serviceability combinations for steel. So let's say G1 plus 0.5 Q1. Okay, and double click. Let's get rid of this coefficient, and 1 and 0.5 here. Okay, now you have 1 combination, and another one maybe is the only Q1. Sorry. Okay, let's zero this out and put 1 here. So this combination, SLS combination, is only comprised of the new Q1 loads. Let's say okay. What I want to do now, maybe in this girth frame, I want to apply loads. Okay, with the load editor, I now have this number in front of me, and I select the G1 here. Maybe I have a full uniform load in the gravity direction. Okay, 1 kilonewton per meter, and done. In the Q1, instead of a uniform load, I will have a function load. Let's say I want to use the load the generator here, something like this. Maybe it's 0.5, 10% from the beginning, 10%, let's say 80%. Okay. You can always select a load and edit further. Maybe I can make it 60% and update it. So you can always change the profile any way you like. It's up to you. And say, okay, now I have two loads defined on this number.